Hello, this is Fi, and I am playing AGDG Demo Day 15 games, and this is Kickin. Um, and this is the Kickin title screen, I guess. It says push space. I haven't seen anything past this so far. So we are in. Alright, so placeholder menu items, I guess. Custom control setup. Let's take a look at this. It looks like it's all keyboard keys. I'm not sure if there's any gamepad implementation yet. I don't know what happens if I rebinding active. Alright, so it's not reacting to the gamepad button, so I'm just going to hit W to... Alright, so just take a look here. We got guard face, dodge down, dodge left, dodge right, and then we have num keys. Well, all the way over there. Well, that's something. Oh, it also says ZXC. Well, ZXC is kind of... Okay, so this is confusing. Alright, so there's three... Alright, so the three rows or columns on the right are all keys that you can assign to the column on the left. So you could probably space this out a little better. I was kind of confused about that at first. I thought these were like these two were a thing and then these two were like another thing, but it's all one thing. So in any case, yeah, so we have, you can use the arrow keys or you can use WASD, so that makes sense for your default binds. Using the num keys is a little weird. I would expect this to be like JKL. Actually, I could suggest you probably definitely should use JKL actually, because a lot of people don't have a numpad on their keyboard, so that's a consideration. It's all rebindable, so of course you can always argue that it doesn't matter, but I personally believe that your default binds do matter, so something to consider. I'm just going to stick with this, I guess. I'll just use 1, 2, and 3. See how that feels. And return to options. Alright, so main menu, fight tutorial, development, Tumblr, options, and quit. Alright, so apparently Kickin is inspired by Punch-Out, which I have to admit I haven't played since I was a very small child, and I was never good at it, so just so you know, if I seem lost, then that's probably why, but we're going to give this a shot. We got placeholder versus placeholder. I can't tell what species. It's like one kind of goat versus another kind of goat, I guess. It's a goat fighting game. Persistent Paw? I don't know. Hometown Pillar. Species Baja. Age is 54. Wins, losses. Oh my gosh. So I guess this is supposed to be like the level 1 guy who just loses all the time. Default controls, hold to guard face, guard body, S is duck. So this feels, I don't really know why this is here when there's like the character profile stuff up here. That just seems a little strange. But I'm sure this is all placeholder anyways, but I guess it's good to just throw that at the player anyways, in case they didn't check the binds or whatever. A and D is dodge left and right. S is to duck, and no input guards the body. Left, right punch, and special punch. I'm the worst fighter in Pillar, but I can still beat you. Okay. So, you do stay over there for a while when you dodge. Oops, that was pretty bad timing. See, I don't know what the animations indicate he's going to do. Like, do I just dodge every time he starts to do something? Because he's always punching in the middle. I'm just feeling it out right now. I'm not trying to beat him. Whoop. Was that? See? Does he always attack in the middle? I don't... No, that's dodge and duck and then... Okay, so that's the neutral. I'm guarding my body. And then he punches me in the face. So does it matter if I dodge or if I just block it with the neutral? Alright, so there's high and low punches, and I can block, or I can dodge, or I can duck, which... he's stunned from one punch, okay. Okay. So once you start flailing at him, you kind of end up a lot more vulnerable, because then you're doing two things at once. Yeah, so like I said, I don't really know Punch Out, so this might all just be the basic typical stuff. I'm just I don't understand the utility of blocking versus see, if I duck, should the body punch hit me in the face? Because that's kind of what it looks like. But I don't understand the utility of dodging versus blocking the attacks. And as far as I could tell, there's only high attacks and low attacks. I don't know what else there is, if anything. Alright, looks like I can punch high. You can't hold dodge. You have to do it with timing. So you can do low attacks and high attacks yourself. It's weird, once you start throwing attacks, it seems like he throws a lot more. So again, I don't know. I guess if you block the attack, then you don't have to wait to recenter yourself. Oops. I threw a punch and then tried to dodge, but couldn't do so yet. So you can kind of recenter yourself quickly after dodging. I don't know why he like shoots sweat when he does that. Oh, I guess that's just part of the animation. Oops. Wow, that's weird how he just suddenly like punches you really fast. I don't really understand why. I keep trying to push down to punch low, but it's just neutral to punch low. Yeah, sometimes he just swings those punches real fast. Can I not get it up anymore? Am I down for the count? Okay. Alright, we're gonna try a little harder this time. See if we can do it for real. Whoops. Whoops. Again, I'm trying to punch him, so I'm not leaving myself open to dodge. Not really sure what the technique is there. Like, when do you stop swinging? I do have this special meter, which I haven't tried yet. Alright, it doesn't seem to... I guess I lost it. Okay, here we go. So it's just a massive punch? Or am it... Oh, I can do it over and over? Whoops. Ah. Okay. I was wondering for a second, like, how much you could cancel their attacks if you hit them when they start to wind up. But I don't know how that works or doesn't work. So sometimes it does, but I don't know if it's like Oh, I guess you have to hit him with the right side punch. I might just... I mean, I'm well aware of the fact that this could, like, be 100% recreation of Punch-Out, and I'm just, like, trying to figure out how Punch-Out works instead of giving useful feedback, but there's not much I can do about that, sorry. Wow, I thought I could dodge, but I couldn't. Do your reaction times change at any point, depending on anything? Is that the other person that's supposed to hit the buttons? Uh-oh. I don't think this is supposed to happen. So I think that was a bug. But I guess, yeah, if they move one way, you're supposed to punch that way. If you want to cancel their attack. But yeah, I don't understand. Like, if they wind up and you hit punch at the same exact time, do you just eat it no matter what? Because you can't... you obviously couldn't react to it because it happened at the same time, and then you have that cooldown on your punch, so I don't know how that's supposed to work. I don't know how that's supposed to work. Because that's kind of where I see myself getting caught, is I see he's about to punch me, but I'm literally in the middle of punching when it happens, so I don't get a chance to react to it. KO. Okay, so I lost again. Yeah, I guess that's the one big question I have, is how that's... I mean, are you supposed to wait for him to attack and then punch him? Because that would make a lot of sense, I guess. Right? Is that just going to work 100% of the time? Maybe that's the whole point of the game. So, like, you don't get too greedy. Like, if he starts blocking your shots, then you stop throwing them and wait for the next one. Is that the point? Whoops. And sometimes he just throws them wicked fast. Alright. Alright, did that wrong. I kind of want to figure out how it works to like counterpunch them when they wind up, instead of waiting for them to punch. Oops, that is not the way. Like, do you have to punch high to do that, or can you do that with body shots as well? I guess when they move back, maybe you punch high. I'll figure this out eventually. It's starting to make more sense. Oh, this doesn't make sense though. That's not cool. Alright. Alright. So if they move right, you hit punch right. If they move left, you punch left. Whoops. Where'd that come from? Crap. Well, sometimes I don't know when to stop, because it's like he takes the last punch you threw at him, and then like all of a sudden he's swinging at you. So I don't know what the indication is. I also don't know what the green means, actually, now that I think about it. Is that supposed to like be some kind of a warning that he's about to recover? Maybe that's the key to it all. Whoops. That wasn't the right thing to do. Dodged like way too early. And presumably the harder dudes would like punish your bad timing a lot more. Oh, right. Is he gonna be dead? Nope, he's getting back up for a bit more. Oh, and we're doing this thing again. And I'm just getting completely destroyed by the invisible guy. I'm gonna game over again. Alright, well, yeah, so obviously that bug is kind of game destroying, but aside from that, I think I think this was just an exercise of me figuring out how to play, but I guess just, you know, make a tutorial. There is a tutorial. Why didn't I? Oh gosh. This would have helped everything. I'm sorry. Today's lesson is going to be all about the basics of fighting. This is my fault. I should have gone to the tutorial, I guess. I don't know why I didn't. Alright, so I was talking and I wasn't reading, so I missed what he said. Alright. Keys to dodge in each direction a few times. I wasn't using the duck at all, was I? I kind of stopped blocking too. I guess the side dodge is kind of the easy mode, but it takes a long time, so it probably doesn't work in some situations, I guess. You'll automatically protect your torso, hold up with the W key, protect your face. If they hit your defense, you'll block the attack. Let's pretend an enemy is attacking you. When you see the exclamation mark by your torso, guard low. I don't think that was in the game. I suspect that's a bug that it wasn't showing up there, because that would have made a lot more sense. Alright, we are blocking pretend attacks. Oh, I have to wait for it. It's not giving me a sense of the actual timing here. Alright. Best offense is always a great defense, I think. Okay, keep in mind that not every attack can be blocked. Antan in particular are well known. Whatever, I couldn't read that in time. You can throw normal punches with either your left or right hand, pressing 0 and numpad 1. Alright, I already know that. If you hold a punch, throw a punch while holding up, you'll aim for the enemy's face. Punch with the gut. Watch the guard carefully and aim where they aren't guarding. Go ahead and give it a try. Yeah, I've done this already. One kind of punch left for you to master special punches. Yep. To unleash a special punch. Pressing it once will cause you to perform a heavy attack. Pressing it twice will unleash a rapid combo attack. Okay. Interesting. Boof. 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 Alright, that does it for the basics. There's more to learn, but some lessons are best learned from real opponents. Okay, so that didn't tell me anything of interest. I was mostly interested in what the green flashing was. I kind of got the impression after a while that it was meant for, like, an indication to stop hecking punching the dude, but I might be wrong. So this video might be completely useless to you, and aside from the bugs that showed up, you might already be aware of those. But yeah, I guess just well, if the target audience is people who already played Punch-Out, they'll probably get along with it better than I did. But some of the concepts aren't really I can't think of the word, but it's not clear from the get-go, like how the pieces fit together here. So I think I kind of started to figure this stuff out with a little effort, but obviously going into it blind, even with the tutorial, I didn't really explain everything, like why you would do one thing over another, or when to stop trying to punch the guy and to defend and things like that. So maybe you could teach that better, or you could just go along with what you kind of did and say, just figure it out for yourself. But that's kind of the best, or the only feedback I can give you. And aside from that, I mean, it's pretty cool. And I hope you keep up with it. I'll probably try it again at some future point. Maybe you can let me know what I did wrong, and I can actually play the game better. But yeah, I hope this was somehow helpful, and I will see you guys later.